Love is no more blind. Okay. So let's continue from number 5. Love is no more blind. So we said some things about that last week on how that when you go into the world of relationship, you need to shine your eyes, shine your brain, shine your heart. And if you think that love is blind, marriage will open your eyes. So you need to make sure that you do your due diligence. But now I want to take us to the other side of love is blind. You see, when we say love is blind, love is actually blind. But love should not be blind before marriage. Love is supposed to be blind in marriage. Are you seeing it now? So many times I say love is blind, love is blind. Yes, love is blind, but not before you marry. It is after you marry that love should become blind. And that's where I want to start with this morning. So you are not yet married. You met a man, you met a woman. You are about to commit your destiny and the rest of your life into that relationship. At that point in time, you should not allow your emotion to be the one making the decision. You should not allow comfort and convenience to be the one making the decision. You should allow the Spirit of God and common sense, wisdom, to be the one making that decision. So at that point in time, no matter what you feel, you need to be sensible enough. You need to have a grasp of your faculty enough to be able to think, analyze, and put everything in proper perspective under the leading of the Holy Spirit. Because when you are not yet married, that is the time that you can question some things. That is the time that you can investigate things. That is the time that you can check out to ascertain things. When you get married, some of the things you can do before you marry, when you do it in marriage, it will be equal to error, because it will mean that you don't trust. And where there is no trust, there is no relationship. If I am not yet married to you, and you tell me that you work in an organization, and I get an independent inquiry to find out whether you really work there, I have not committed any crime. But if I am married to you and I tell you I'm going to Oshogbo and you are investigating whether I truly went to Oshogbo, there is no marriage. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So you need to understand that love is blind only in marriage. So before you marry, shine your eyes, shine your brain, verify. If the person told you I'm 28, say, did you say 28? Because he may be saying 38, 48. I'm 48, I'm 38. It happened to life in the Kenya register. It happened. It was when they wanted to say, I'm 38, 48. And you said 39, I said 48. And then it became funny. Hello? So where do they work? Verify. Don't just accept it. Trust, but verify. Investigate before you invest. So before you get married, love is not blind. Don't go blindly into a relationship and somebody tell you I'm going to change. Don't worry, I'm a work in progress. Don't go and commit your life, because I've told you before in this series, you are not the one to rehabilitate people that have not been well trained. Hello? People that don't have home training, people whose parents didn't do a good job on them. You are not supposed to come and be a messiah to come and finish the unfinished work of the parents. People that have bad home training, bad upbringing, people that have not been well cultured, that are not okay. You are not an hospital to try to treat them from the deficiencies of their life. Because many of us think that we are Messiah. You carry trouble, and when the trouble enters, you now begin to cry. Nobody send you message. You are not a Messiah. Because when that thing is doing you jiggy, 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 you are thinking you can cope, only to enter to realize you can't cope. So let's go to the other aspect. Now listen, and listen well. The very minute you marry, love shifts from just feeling to the real love. What was our definition of love? Love is a choice. That's where we concluded. Do you remember the series when we started? Love is not a feeling. No. Love involves a feeling, but love is not a feeling. Love is a choice. Love is a choice you make to be committed to someone. For God so loved the world, he gave. He made a choice. For God so, God loving us is not about feeling, oh, I just feel good about these people. No. Even while you were yet a sinner, when there was nothing good to feel about you, he loved you. So love is a choice. not a feeling, even though it involves a feeling. So before you get married, many people tend to be carried away by that feeling. But when you now get married, you will realize that sometimes you feel like being alone. You are not going to feel jiggy about your spouse every day. Don't let anybody deceive you. Sometimes you will feel like, oh my baby, can you just excuse me? I just want to be alone. I don't have your time now. Even the children you gave birth to, you will drive them and say, hey, nobody should come to. I don't want to see anybody. Nobody. I don't want to hear anything. Oh yeah, all of you go. Doesn't mean you don't love them. No, you love them. But at that time, it's not about feeling. Love is not a feeling, it's a choice. So when you now get married, you have to be blind to many things, or else you will not marry you. So once you get married, love is blind. Did you get the balance now? Love is what? Only marriage. If you open your eye to everything that your spouse is going to do, you will run mad. I mean, as in mad, correct mad, as in real madness, oh my Yahweh, completely, you will go insane. I'm telling you. Because there will be many things that, you see, in Yoruba, they say, arokon. When you keep thinking, there are many things that if you decide to think about it, the enemy will write a script, he will do casting, they will shoot the movie, they will edit it and do premiere, all in your brain in less than 2 seconds. I'm telling you, if you don't believe, don't try to express it. Because let me tell you something, there are things they will say, you will hear something else. There are things they will do, it's something else that will come to your mind. It's a mind game. So you have to be blind to many things. If you want to pick on every issue, you want to pick on every action, it's because some people are too sensitive. They don't know how to just overlook some things and just move on. You want to deal with every issue, you will run mad, though. You will run mad, you will go insane. Hello? So you need to grow to a level where you understand this thing. For those of you that are not married, understand it now. Because when you finally enter, as I will share with you, I think next week we'll get there, you will realize that in this marriage thing, there are different stages that you're going to face. Stage 1 is honeymoon, where everything is doing you jiggy bam bam. After honeymoon, you enter the next one is realization stage. Reality.com. Would you ever lad? Your eye go open. When you suddenly realize that this beautiful woman, fine figure, is snoring like an engine. When you realize that this fine guy with six-pack, the six-pack in the gym is to know how to slap you. And then you will get a slap of your life. And then you'll be wondering, did you just slap me? Another one will laugh. No, I'm telling you, because many times you think that everybody in church is normal. No, it's an hospital. Okay, so let's move on because of time. So love is no more blind. But when you get married, you need to be blind to a lot of things. You just have to overlook a lot of things. There are many things that are not really an issue, but you can make an issue out of it. Have you heard making a mountain out of a molehill? It can happen. Because many people don't understand the power of the mind. You see, the battle of your life is a battle of the mind. It's a battle of your mind. There are many times that by the time, that's why I personally believe that the most powerful key to marital success is effective communication. I personally believe that. There is no problem on this earth except a problem we cannot, as long as we can discuss. There are many times you will discuss with your spouse. And in communication, hey, I didn't just want to think. This is what I was thinking. You say, how will you think that one? That was not even in my mind. You say, thank God we are talking about it now. You'll be amazed at the dimensions your spouse has gone to that was contrary to what you were even thinking or thinking. You'll be shocked. That if that communication did not take place, there are people that it is 7 years later, they will realize that something that was misquoted and misunderstood 7 years ago had led to a decision that is now manifested 7 years later. Hello? So when you hear things, don't just judge. It is when you see, say, okay, that you now realize that, wow, no wonder this person did this. When you hear one side, you would think the person is the devil. When you now hear the full story, you're like, okay, wisdom new. Hello? Wisdom new. And then you realize that, okay, it's good that this person did this to secure this. So please, let's know that